The Punisher one last kill, and it was decent. It wasn't as great as I wanted it to be. It could have been better, and I do not like saying this, but this was one of those Marvel projects which could have at least had something better. Now, that doesn't mean that it wasn't good. It was decent. It was fine in what it kind of tried to convey. It was about, again, Frank Castle being in this dilemma or just having these mental breakdowns consistently, one after the other, and just tweaking out without drugs. The people on the street were using drugs and tweaking out. He doesn't need drugs. He just needs the mental trauma to disturb him so much that he just goes off the rails every time. And of course, we get to know why these people are after Frank Castle, because they want to hunt him down, because of course he killed some crime family called the Nucci family, so they have put a bounty on him. So, the plot was kind of okay. This kind of makes sense, but it doesn't build out to be that much of a thing. I mean, I understand it's just 45 minutes of footage. I hoped it could have been more, about an hour long. But yeah, this was short, and they still don't explore much of the Punisher's world in this. It's more of like just his personal trauma, which we kind of get to see the glimpses of again he's dealing with. And we just get like 10-15 minutes of him taking down all these criminals or these thugs that are on the street that are after him. So in the end, it feels that there is much to be explored, because we haven't, seen like a Punisher series or Punisher's appearance that much recently. I mean, of course, we had Daredevil Born Again, but to explore solely Punisher, this was a good chance, and I feel it doesn't do it justice. There is more that could have been done. There is more that could have been explored. Now, other than that, was just fine. Okay. Now, I hoped for seeing more connections with Daredevil or even Spider-Man Brand New Day. So, sure, we have a Karen cameo in here, but that's just it. There is no kind of callback to the events of Daredevil. I mean, I guess that is fine, because we know this is after those events of Born Again Season 1. But when is this particularly taking place, at the time of Born Again Season 2 or even after that? So that is quite not clear. And like no reference to Spider-Man or him appearing in Spider-Man Brand New Day, how he appears. So this was just solely its own project. It was just it just starts and ends on its own, and even the end is kind of abrupt. You kind of hope to see more at the end, because his logo is revealed at the end. I mean, the suit he wears, it's revealed at the end, and then some clips in between where he's killing the Nucci family, and that's just it. And yeah, some of the scenes where he is killing other criminals is brutal, like the way he stabs that one guy continuously so much. Like, some of these scenes were gruesome, but yeah, it's just so much more could have been explored. And yeah, this comes serialized after Daredevil and just before Spider-Man, but still there is this lack of connection or connectivity that I feel that could have been hinted in this one. So yeah, that's it. It was okay. I wanted to enjoy it more, because I think I just had a certain expectations from this character, and especially appearing in a special presentation. But yeah, that's it. I liked it. It was fine. Sub to the channel, and I'll see you in the next.